There are 6 secret items in Roblox Skyblock that have been confirmed so far, and like 5 more that are not completely confirmed, but I'll be showing how to get all of them in Roblox Skyblock and explaining how to get them and everything. So let's start off. The first secret item is the torch. Now, this was originally hacked into the game as an unreleased item and heavily duplicated. So only 2 of these have been duplicated a lot. All of the other ones have been added after duplication, so they've never been duplicated. But it was decided to never be released because it would destroy the value and make a lot of people mad, since a lot of people already own it. And it was gotten by a hacker that put a lot of them into a game, probably one that just inserted it into everyone's inventory in a server, and then it was duplicated a whole bunch, and now it can only be gotten by trading. You cannot get it any way else. That's the only possible way. The value is less than a test totem though, because it's useless. Test totem actually has a use, and its value is 700k. And by the way, these are the values that I'm going to update my value list with for secret items. I might remove all the secret items from their categories and make it my own, or their own secret item category. But yeah, so right now it's getting about 700k. Next is Test Totem, which the value is 750k. So, I almost said 250k, I meant 750k. But it was given to a few people to test it as the first totem, but it was heavily duplicated, just like the torch, and it was originally gotten by being a tester. Now, just like the torch, it can only be gotten by trading. But most of these other ones can be gotten in other ways. It's just very hard to do. And by the way, for torches, the estimated amount in the game is 10 million, because, well, I counted how many different people have played the game, and then how many different people have had it versus people that don't had it, and I did a lot of math, and it's estimated that there's about 10 million torches in the game, so that's kinda a lot. Well, 10 million in the game when they were first made, but now, since a lot of people have gone inactive and stuff, there's probably around maybe like 100,000 that are being traded and in circulation. So like 100,000 people are still trading and stuff, and some people might not be trading them, so there could be even less. But next is the test totem. Now, this was given to a few people to test it as well. Yeah, I already said that, but this one, the estimated amount in the game is 15 million, so that's more than torches. It's still a lot, but it's estimated that probably around 150,000 or 100,000 are still being traded around and stuff. And the next item is the test blueprint. So the test blueprint is the most recent secret item, and this was a blueprint used for testing, like the test totem, where if you go over to the blueprint table thing, this was the one originally used for that. Now, it was originally gotten from doing quests. It had the same chance as all other blueprints, so literally anyone who did quests had a pretty good chance at getting it. So they had it like that for a few hours, so I myself can do 50 levels in a few hours. So, or like 100 levels in a few hours. So after 100 levels, about 1/4 of the time you get a blueprint, or 1/3. So I'd get like 30 blueprints, or well, 33.3, but I'm just gonna round that to 30. So 30 blueprints would be unlocking almost the entire table, which I did, and reset my blueprints again. It keeps resetting my blueprints every single time, but that would mean that 30 blueprints, then you would probably get, like, since there's, I'm just gonna estimate about 20 items, so you'd get 1 or 2 test blueprints if you actually did the quests. So that's why it's not really that rare of a secret item. Its value is 2 million though, because it's still rarer than the other test items, and its value is so high because it was never duplicated. It was a common secret item, but duplicating made the ones past the ones in the past I mentioned, way more common. But the estimated amount of them in the game is 500,000 because a lot of people did quests, and about 1 million different people went on the game within the first few hours of the update, and assuming that everyone, or almost everyone, tried to do quests, about half of them maybe did quests, and yeah, that's just the estimated amount. But right now, the estimated amount being traded is like probably around 10,000 or 25,000, somewhere around there. The next one is the first very, very expensive secret item. This is the industrial food processor. Now, this is just the industrial version of a cooking table, and it's an unreleased item hacked into the game, like torch and a glitched item. So it can still be gotten by trading like all others, but there is another way. If you fall off your island, sometimes it will teleport you to a random pile of about 10 to 20 blocks. Now, all of these items are randomly generated in the game, and one of these items, no matter what other items it will be, one of them will always be an industrial food processor. Now, this used to be about a 5% chance every time you fell off your island, like a few updates ago, so probably a month ago, or a half a month ago. Well, a while ago, it used to be common. Now it's only like a 0.1% chance. So, on average, if someone jumped off their island 1,000 times, they would probably go to that weird pile of blocks and get it. Now, most people think this is just a glitch and don't even realize they got an industrial food processor, because for some reason, if you just stand on it, it will give it to you. That's weird. You don't even have to pick it up. If you just get teleported to the pile of blocks and stand on it, it will give it to you, and probably about like 75% of the time, it's in that pile of blocks. But no matter what the other items are, it will almost always be there. But the value is extremely high since no duplication, and it's less common to teleport to the pile of blocks now. And the estimated amount of these in the game is 500, because, well, most people don't even know they have it. So the estimated amount being traded around is like 10. I looked at the whole Skyblock Discord server, and literally only 3 people out of all 100,000 people in it have the thing, and 2 of them already traded it away, and 1 of them still has it, but, well, is not trading it away. So, next item is the first extremely rare item, like less than 100 people own this. It's Bedrock. The value is 25 million. By the way, the value of industrial food processor is also 25 million, and this is an unbreakable block, unbreakable when placed, but can be dropped or in chests. Everyone who played after the first update has 2 at their base. 1 somewhere under their portal, and 1 at the spawn area if you dig straight down from when you spawn. I played the first day of release, so I unluckily don't have both of them, but so it's only in inventories due to glitches with it and hackers making it breakable. So it can be gotten by trading, but there's a very extremely small chance that the game lets you break it. It's estimated to be around 0.01% chance every time you join the game. So if you join the game and try to break it, then on average, every 1 out of 10,000 times you join the game, it will allow you to break it. Now, most people don't even try to break it, so basically 1 out of every 10,000 people in the game can possibly break it. So there's 50,000 people in the game right now, so that means about 5 people can currently break it, but no one really tries. So if you're feeling very lucky, try to, and if you get it, then, well, I kind of am trying to trade for everything rarer than Test Blueprint. So everything I mentioned after Test Blueprint, if you have it, DM me on Discord, and yeah, I'll trade for it. But make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you haven't yet for more videos on Skyblock. Like the video, join the Discord server and Roblox group, links in the description for trading. But the Bedrock has a 0.01% chance, so that's super rare, and it's less value than the industrial food processor because it's not useful at all. The estimated amount in the game is 75. So that's extremely rare. I only found one person who actually owns it. Now, next is the island portal, and the value is 50 million. This is a portal that teleports you to the spawn and is unbreakable. It's breakable when placed for some reason and can be in chest and dropped. By the way, I'm not putting the ones I mentioned after industrial food processor on the list because they're too insanely rare that no one's even going to get to trade for them. If someone does have it, they're definitely not going to trade it, so there's no use putting them on my value list. But it's originally gotten the same way as Bedrock, hackers, or a very small chance of getting it when you try to break your portal after joining. After breaking, the portal will respawn and you can keep breaking it and you'll get 5 or 6 island portals before it's breakable again. Now, if you have the VIP or golden portal, then whenever you actually break it... Oh, let's try to be lucky right now. Can we break it? Oh, we can't break it. Okay, so... yeah, it will give you a normal purple and gray outline portal if you have the VIP portal and break it. And, well, yeah, if you break the portal, it will just give you that one. After breaking it, after placing it, then it's still, like, whenever you place it, you can still break it for some reason. If you place Bedrock, even if you got it after breaking it, it won't let you place it again. But the portal, you can break any ones that you have placed, and the original one will always stay there. And yeah, so you can break it again, and you can drop it and put it in chests and everything, and yeah, there's an estimated 100 of them that currently exist in the game. Now, this is more than the Bedrock, because, well, since you can break and get multiple of them, but the value is way more because Bedrock just blocks something and it's very annoying if you accidentally place it because it will not let you build anything there ever. But if you have the portal, it's actually useful. You can make your island look very cool. Like if I had an extra portal or something, I'd place it probably, like, I'd make another door to a portal somewhere on the end of my island so I wouldn't have to run back here every time. And I'd put it on my farm so I can instantly go back to the place. And if you go to the portal that teleports you back to your island, it will always teleport you back to your main portal right here. But you can still go to the spawn with any portal. Now, I've seen one person that had these, but they had 6. And, yeah, so that's how I know about them. But now we're into the unknown secret items. So these are items that I have never personally seen in the game, so it has a chance that these could just be people trolling or making up items. But all of these are ones I've seen on Discord. All of them have screenshots except for one. But yeah, the first one is the ban hammer. Now, this is the only one that doesn't have a screenshot. The value of this would be 100 million. And it could be the test hammer. I've only had 3 people tell me about this. And it does anywhere from 7 times to 10 times damage from the regular hammer. It's unknown how it's gotten, probably a hacker like the other items or some of the other items. And it's estimated only 5 of them exist in the game. Next is the test tree, value 150 million, looks like the regular default tree. Only one person told me about this, but they sent screenshots, so... and someone else told me they had it, but whenever we went to trade in the game, they said it disappeared, but... yeah, only one person actually showed me screenshots of it, but they said that it was, well, the test tree, and it can be planted and it can be broken, but it doesn't give any wood, just like the test blueprint doesn't give any actual blueprint, but it disappears if you put it in a chest or if it's dropped. It's the only secret item that can't be put in a chest, and one of the ones that can't be dropped, but it's estimated that there are only 2 in the game. The next one, okay, so this one is the one that I'm thinking the most about, that it could be not actually existing, and this one, it's estimated there are only 1 in the game. So that's why the value of this would be 250 million. I do not know the name of it. I only saw a screenshot of it. It's an unknown item that looks very weird. It looks like it's a weird combination of shards, and it has an unknown use. They didn't tell me what it's used for, possibly the rarest item. Now, I know it wasn't photoshopped because whenever I looked at it, you see if I angle it like this, how it's on 2 different colors? Well, whenever they had it like that, then I saw the item right here, so like if they actually photoshopped it, they'd have to figure out a way to cover up the actual item, and then the ground would be stretched and it wouldn't be symmetrical and stuff, so they'd either have to be very good at Photoshop and know exactly what they're doing, but it's most likely that it's an actual item. But yeah, it also wasn't blurry at all when I zoomed in, and everything just fit perfectly like it was an actual item in the game. Now, it's a held item like a tool. It can't be placed. It can be dropped though, and it's the only item that whenever you drop it, it's the same size, or well, actually tools are like that, where if you drop it, it's the same size as it is in your hand and doesn't get smaller. So it is a tool. That's the only thing I know about it, and they didn't respond after I asked if they can show me it in game. But yeah, so all of the items that I mentioned after I said they were unconfirmed items, unconfirmed secret items, just I guess ignore those because a lot of them could possibly not exist actually. But yeah, all of the items I said that were confirmed secret items, those I've had in game or been on someone's island where they have it. So yeah, those are all of the secret items that have ever been reported on Roblox Skyblock. If you, oh, well, I just got flung. But if you know any more items, like secret items, if you own any secret items that I didn't mention, DM me on Discord. If you own any of the items I did mention after the test blueprint, also DM me on Discord, and I'll trade for them or take screenshots of them so I can show them in a later video. But make sure to subscribe with notifications on for a lot of Skyblock videos, because I make daily Skyblock videos. By the way, Skyblock's estimated to update today. I said estimated a lot in this video. Okay, let me rephrase that. Skyblock is probably going to update today, because, well, they update weekly and it's been a week, so also like the video because, well, it took a lot of research to find all of these, and join the Discord server and Roblox group linked in the description for trading and talking about Skyblock and stuff. But the second to last thing before I end the video, I actually own a few of these secret items. So if you look in here, I have my test totems, and here I have my test blueprint, and in here I have my torches. So yeah, that's everything. So now, last thing before I end the video, shout out to my channel members, and if you want to see your channel here, then press the join button to the left of the subscribe button, and it will be here next video. So shout out to all of them, make sure to do that stuff there. Let's try to hit 200k subscribers. And I just realized this video is very, very long, so I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll make a video on the update whenever it happens. Maybe tomorrow it's gonna happen, I don't know, but I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, YouTube.